The most difficult job right now in this country, guess which job be that? Trying to defend Wummi and Debanjo is the most difficult job because you will look foolish. You will look like a mumu. Your mumu will be on display. You will even implicate yourself. Men no go your husband go dey fear you. If you are a woman, if you are a man, your wife could fear you. So doing it is at your own risk. Now, we will take our time listening to this very staunch Wummi supporter, a very staunch proxy for Wummi. When they are abroad, where they try to defend her. Her name is Abife also. Listen to this lady and tell me how sensible she is. Tell me how her husband take the cope. Listen to her. Let's take it bit by bit.
Now, we know that at one point in Mohbad's life, he had what we call a drug-induced psychosis. We believe that Mohbad had, came in contact with drugs from the Malian's place that just his body could not take. And that then automatically pushed him into having temporary psychosis for a period of time. His wife also said, oh yeah, he would be hearing voices, he would think people are after him, he would be scared, he couldn't sleep, he was having paranoia, it was this, it was that. What brought all of these health concerns, all of it is centered around the Malians. So the Malians may not have been there the day within 48 hours of this boy's spy, but we are saying that the Malians have questions to answer. And then I asked Nigerians, is the DNA, if the DNA comes out, and this boy is Mohbad's son, would that result now tell you what spy Mohbad?
Perfectly well.
Even the police in their statement have already tagged this thing to be medical negligence. Now, Daddy Freeze asked, oh yes, we're going to fault Mohbad for his spy because, he himself, Daddy Freeze, why was Mohbad scared of this clinic, of the hospital, of going to? It's because, like we said, he already had this paranoia, and his wife said that he believed the Malians are everywhere. In his head, the Malians are everywhere. The Malians are watching him, so he wouldn't even go to the hospital. He even did that with his wife. She was pregnant and he wouldn't let her go to the hospital. She had to use Alagboa, local, maternity, whatever they call them, because he was scared. For him, the Malians are everywhere. He said that he went to the doctors or something at one point and they refused to treat him. And in his head, okay, it's the Malians who have said the doctors cannot treat me, because his head was already messed up. So there's so many things, is Wummi a suspect? No, she's not a suspect. However, she's a witness to the situation. How is she a witness? She is the only one that can give us a timeline of events. We went to the show. This happened. They fought. We left the show. We got home, and then when we got home, this happened. That happened. Only then can we now form an informed opinion on what has happened. Only then can the police and the state or whatever do a root cause analysis. From what she said, this is what we think has happened. This is what we think has happened. And then we can now come up and they can do their investigation and all that. So that's a very quick analysis. I know people are saying, oh yeah, you're talking too much. Yes, I'll talk a lot because we're talking about someone here. We're talking about somebody who could be lynched. Just last week, Wummi cried for help and said, people are monitoring me, people are watching me. I saw a car outside my house. People are I don't feel safe. This is what we Nigerians have done.
Yeah, make I break her down now, make you understand how Jones in this woman dey. Make I start from the end. They come up. She said, Wummi now is scared because she dey see cars for front of her house. She say that thing where they worry Mohbad, don't they worry her. She's now suffering from paranoia. And you want us to believe you that she is sane and Mohbad was insane. Because she saw a car in front of her house means people are now after her. Is that not paranoia? Madam, what do you call that? So many people no park for front of your house again. Front of your house now bank. Front of your house now police station. Front of your house now court. Where person no go park there again. So once person park for your house, any side of the road, that means they are after you. And that's the highest rank of paranoia. Let's go down again. She said, is Wummi a suspect? No, she's a witness. She wanted to say crime. She said events. She's the only person that could give us time to the event. That she has the sequence of events. And only when she gives those informations to the police, that's when the police would act. That means you guys have been taking us for a ride all this while. Because Wummi have not said anything reasonable. That means the police is not even acting. Because Wummi, being the key witness, like you said, hasn't spoken. So the police has not acted. Let's go backward again, be forward again. She said the reason why they didn't take Mohbad to the hospital was because he was scared that the Malians are everywhere. That was why they let him die in the house. How silly could that sound? How insensible could that sound? How nonsensical is that sounding into the ears of reasonable people? Man, take out emotions and try to reason within this woman. Just talk. Try to put your senses into it. That's somebody you claim to be suffering from paranoia. Do you know what paranoia means? It's a thin line separating somebody suffering from paranoia and somebody suffering from psychosis. Like just very thin line. If, in short, the person who suffer from paranoia is psychosis. That's skoy. You've gone bonkers. That's what paranoia means. Skoy. That's you they see waiting no day. You they hear waiting no they play. What you go call that one? No be skoy. Now, person where they suffer from skoy. Now him they tell people where feel say then they sane waiting to do and waiting not to do. Now him they tell people where they sane say in they scared making wife no go give birth for proper hospital, make she go and lagbo, go give birth. And the mother, that's Wummi mother where they sane, and you where they talk, where they sane, allow person where know they sane, tell them that kind of thing. Now, what if along the line, Wummi had some sort of complication and gave up from that process of giving birth? Then you come out to the world and tell the world that somebody that you claim is suffering from paranoia is telling you what to do. Somebody you said has gone bonkers is telling you what to do and what not to do, and you claim you're sane. Can't you see Mohbad's situation is even far more better than your situation? You seated there and think you're enlightened and think you're educated and think you're in a foreign country. In situation better pass your own 100 times. Because it's not by sitting down and speaking some flowery English means say you get sense. Madam, pack yourself, go inside your house. Stop to embarrass yourself. Stop to embarrass your husband. Stop to embarrass your children. The internet holds this thing for you. And you account for this one day. Believe you me. What are you teaching your children? Be careful. Thanks for watching. If you never subscribe, try subscribe. See you in my next video.